Hi, I'm Ali. 2026 feels like a turning point for me. Before I decided to start my journey to become a jewelry designer, however, AI is everywhere right now, and honestly, it scares me. Just as I decided to become a jewelry designer, I suddenly felt AI was powerful enough to change everything. I almost quit before I even started because of what AI can do, but I found one special thing that AI actually makes more valuable, and it's the reason I'm still here. I will show you what I mean. Before I talk about I want to share why this dream means so much to me. School was never easy for me. I dealt with eczema, dyslexia, and that made my confidence harder to build. So, choosing a career path always felt overwhelming. At school, there was always one thing that stayed with me: art. When I was drawing or designing, I always felt at peace. It was a place where I could relax, breathe, and feel at ease. Even when I struggled with schoolwork, my art results stood out. Those moments were small, but they mattered. They remind me that I wasn't failing. I just worked differently. Looking back, that's probably why jewelry design felt right to me. It combines art, patience, and hands-on work. Things that suit how I think and how I feel. But just as I started believing this path, AI exploded everywhere. I started seeing AI Studio generate design in seconds. Apps like Nano Banana produce visual faster than any human could. I'm not an AI expert. I don't fully understand it yet. I'm just a designer looking at a screen in Sydney, realizing that a promote can now create a visual perfect ring in 3 seconds, something that would take me 3 hours to hand sketch. It made me wonder, if the world is moving this fast, am I starting this journey too late? Am I building a bridge to a place that won't exist by the time I get there? I'll be honest with you. There are mornings when I wake up and I feel completely stuck, like I'm competing with a ghost. But then I look at my hands, I see the eczema flares, the things my dyslexia used to make me feel ashamed of. And I realize something we're all starting to forget. In a world full of perfect AI render, the struggle is actually the only thing that can't be automated. I'm choosing to build my own career around that. If you're out there in the US, UK, Canada, or anywhere else, and you felt the same digital ghost haunting your dream, please tell me I'm not the only one. Have you ever felt like being human was actually becoming a disadvantage? I believe in slow-made and human crafts. These challenges used to feel like barriers, but now they are how I'm standing my ground in an AI world. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever felt this kind of doubt? I've never read A Tale of Two Cities, but that famous line keeps coming back to me. It really feels like the best of times and the worst of times. Technology is incredible, but it also forces us to ask hard questions about what still matters. Technology can render a diamond in seconds, but it can't choose to be ethical. That's why I still want to become a jewelry designer. Because a machine doesn't care about the story of the stone, but we do. But then I heard something that changed the way I look at all of these. There's only a chance to succeed if you keep moving forward. It sounds simple, but it's true. Moving forward doesn't mean it will be easy, but stopping guarantees nothing. So this is me moving forward, even with the uncertainty. If you're curious about how this journey unfolds, learning jewelry design, making mistakes, and growing step by step, I'd love to have you here in any Atelier. Next, I want to share something more personal. Why I think hard stone shapes gemstones are the most romantic choice. This is just the beginning. Subscribe to see how I build Atelier in 2026. If AI is the ghost, I'm the craft.